Hello and welcome. This is the audio description for Ancestral Biology, an exhibition of glasswork by artists Fiona Byrne and Emma Bourke. Custom House Gallery, Westport, Ireland, Autumn 2025. A long space, narrow at first, but that widens after a few paces. A bright space, white walls which flood with natural light from window lights above. The length and shape of the space draw you in. Immediately, on entry, we are met with the fresh quality to the air, the kiss of foliage's perfume. Here, to our left, a collection of plants, lush, dense greens in a variety of shapes and angles. Plants with small heart-shaped leaves, others with long leggy reach, presented pleasingly on and around vintage wooden boxes on a ledge so that the plants are at elbow height to us. There are other elements here too, small seedlings just starting life, bunches of dried lavender, jars of collected seed and other preserved plant matter, pens, and cards with some text upon. They read, Ancestral Biology, Plant Exchange. Here, there is space for you, or another gallery goer, to fill in some details. Plant name, donated by, Ainge scale, this being the Gaelic for any story, about the plant that is, and a space for you to enter any care instructions that the plant might have. Accompanying the plant exchange are the usual gallery pieces, exhibition text, additional information, and a sign-in book. I continue on. To the right, a small collection of wall-mounted pieces in glass, luminous and catching the eye. 3 bodies, palm-sized, or just a touch larger. Round in shape, round-ish. Elongated spheres, transparent and clear, mostly, but with intricate patterns of white swirling and weaving within. Forms similar in shape and size. Similar, yet not quite the same. Would I say not quite clones, but rather relations, each with similar markings, the bearings of a bonded story. They, this faction of 3, are here together, a fizz of placement upon this wall, suggesting life. There is a relationship between them, these forms, all individual but here together, a band, a faction. They, these forms in glass, suggest life and rhythm and motion and direction, and their lay upon this wall lead me onward towards the gallery's central space. As the gallery widens, a piece to the right upon the wall, singular, a drawing, crisp cream paper, thick and textured, pen and ink, black ink, a simple mount with magnets, A1 in scale, a botanical drawing, yarrow, a plant native to Ireland, a plant known by many names, a reflection of its many uses, many things to many people. Achille milforum, Latin, shoulders woundworth, English colloquialism. Ahar Thalun, Gaelic words meaning father of the earth. Yarrow, a medicinal plant. On this wall more drawings will follow, all pen and ink, mounted to meet the gaze. Similar subject matter, all botanical. Central compositions, strong contour lines with bright interiors. Pleasing decorative motifs of foliages, fractal patterns and small-scale blooms. Hypnotic to the eye, lulling, therapeutic, healing, magic-making. Here also are 5 plinths, staggered along this wall, all with varying heights, something for any stature. Delicate glasswork sit upon. The first, and nearest, a familiar object, but as I do not know it, a humble tea strainer, but made of glass. Transparent, clear, delicate, yet robust and strong in appearance. A medicinal object, to restore and revive. A silver clasp and handle. The handle shows the silhouette of a botanical motif cut away, and within, a perfect spray of yarrow's tiny, feathery flowers. A delicate pink, created to scale, again in glass. Upon the several plinths to follow, we will find more tea strainers, all in glass, each with medicinal plants within, some with glass tea bags to accompany. Perfect, delicate forms, transparent, showcasing the colourful glass botanicals within. There is yarrow, hawthorn, self-heal, chamomile, gorse, and rosemary. Perfect spriteful leaves and petals, like the plants, and the ceremony surrounding a culture of tea making, giving, sharing, and taking. The feeling conveyed by these little objects is a large one. It gives regeneration. The collection of tea strainers, tea bags, botanical glass, and drawings are part of a collection titled Mithridate, created by Emma Bourke in an exploration of the story of tea in Irish culture. I work in an anti-clockwise direction throughout the space. I turn my attention to the wall which was left of entry. Here I encounter a shock of objects. The small glass family met earlier has multiplied, has brethren, has lineage. Here I find the small glass spherical bodies, like those encountered before, but now with legs, each standing tall in their own individual way. Glass bodies, spherical-ish, each with its own marking. Each object sits upon its own stand, cushioned with material in black. The stands are made from what looks to be repurposed chair legs and tree branches. An odd combination, formal and organic. Sculpture by hand and tool, or sculpted by nature. Nature or nurture. Some stands more stable in appearance than others. The stands are painted black, each topped with a soft pad where the glass form sits. As we approach, lights from within the little glass bodies animate in reaction to our presence. The feeling is one of, at first, surprise, followed by a gentle sense of inquisitive exchange. Do I see it, and does it see me? As we get closer, intricacies in the glass bodies are revealed. Swirling patterns of Italian cane technique. These strange forms are odd. They are inviting. They are curious. They are curiosity-inducing. There is a strange sense of symbiosis here, a kinship with me, the viewer, and a clanship amongst themselves. This is a collection entitled Family, created by the artist Fiona Byrne. A few steps over to our left, counterclockwise towards the door, we encounter another work by Byrne. Order. Family and order. Order is a wooden wall-mounted piece, a vitrine, a display case, many little individual components to house a collection, the kind reserved for scientific classification, for categorization, classification, organization, a taxonomy, an order. The objects. What are the shared characteristics or relationships between these objects? Some are natural, some man-made. Stone, sculpture, plastic packing, hagstone and miraculous metal. A beachcomber's treasures? Moulded glass and stone, sorted by colour but also by shape. Material classification there too, but seemingly by relationship also. The hierarchy of taxonomy is unclear. Boundaries here are blurred. Is this body, object, or thing? Perhaps division less important than connection. Perhaps classification a useless thing. As we approach the narrowing of the room, we encounter a final tea strainer upon a plinth, glass nettle within. Wondrous to see this mighty plant, often overlooked, encased in righteous frame, in glass, in art, and on plinth. Lampwick borosilicate glass with copper and silver elements. Turning back towards the entrance is a chance to revisit the table of botanicals, the plant exchange. Again, the tang and sweetness in the air makes the plant's presence felt upon the senses. It is a sweet exchange. This has been the audio description for Ancestral Biology, an exhibition of glassworks by Fiona Byrne and Emma Bourke. Audio description written and read by Alva O'Connor.